Hey guys, we're going to do a quick lesson on 7.2, solving equations using addition or subtraction. So you worked a little bit on this already, okay? So we're just going to go over it in case you need any more help. So first, it's going to ask you to tell whether the given value is a solution of the equation. So let's work on that. So let's say the problem is a plus 6 equals 17, and it tells you a equals 9. So we need to plug it in, okay? So first we're going to plug in our 9. So it'll be 9 plus 6 equals 17. We have to figure out if this is true, okay? So now we're just going to go through it like we normally would. What's 9 plus 6? Well, we know that 9 plus 6 is going to be 15. So now we have to look. Does 15 equal 17? It does not. Put a slash so it is not equal to. So your answer can be no, and you should write it as this. 15 is not equal to 17. No, the answer is not correct. Next, we have 35 equals 7n. N equals 5. When you see a number and then a letter that represents a mystery number attached and written right beside it, that means multiplication, okay? When two numbers are written that close together, it's going to be multiplication. They just didn't put the parentheses in there like what you're used to. So we're going to set it up. We're going to write 35 equals 7 times 5. So now we have to work it out. 7 times 5 equals 35. So now, is 35 equal to 35? Yes, it is. So you're going to make sure you write yes. 35 is equal to 35. Perfect. Now next, this equation looks a little bit weird for us, okay? We have q over 2 equals 28. Q equals 14. Don't let the fraction make you nervous. Just plug it in like you normally would. So we have 14 over 2 equals 28. Now, this fraction over here, to figure out if it's equal to 28, let's turn it into a whole number. To do that, we see the denominator can go into the numerator. How many times? It'll go in there 7 times. The reason I know that is 2 times 7 would give me 14. So my 2 can go in there 7 times. All right, so 7 equals 28. Is that true? Does 7 really equal 28? It does not. So you're going to go over here, you're going to write no, 7 does not equal 28. All right, next. Next is just solve the equation. I have a couple problems written down, so we're going to work on these. K minus 3 equals 1. We have to figure out if this is true. Okay, we have to figure out what K equals. Not if it's true or not, my bad. You're going to figure out what K equals in the end. So we have K minus 3 equals 1. We need to get K by itself. So to do that, we're going to go plus 3 on both sides. Bring your K on down. 3. So we have a negative 3 and a plus 3, okay? These two are going to cancel each other out, all right? Equals 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 equals 14. Bam, guys, that easy. K equals 14, okay? K equals 14. We're done there. Let's go ahead and put a square around our answer so we know we're done. Move on to number 2. 2 is n minus 10 equals 4, all right? Need to get that n by itself. Let's plus 10 so they can cancel each other out. You got to do it on both sides of the equation. Bring that n on down. 10s cancel each other out. Cross it out. 4 plus 10 equals 14. Your answer is n equals 14. 3. 15 equals r minus 6. All right, we got to get the r by itself. We have to plus 6 to both sides, okay? Now, the 6's cancel each other out. Bring the r on down. 15 plus 6, that's going to give you 21 equals r. Here's your final answer. Over here, we have s plus 8 equals 17. We need to get the s by itself. Subtract your 8 on both sides. You have s, cancel this out. Now 17 minus 8, okay? So 17 minus 7 is going to give you 10. Minus 1 more will give you 9. All right, s equals 9. 9 equals y plus 6. Okay, got to get the y by itself. Subtract your 6 on both sides. 6 cancel each other out. 9 minus 6 equals 3. Bring that y on down. 3 equals y. Go ahead and square your answer. 6. This one says 13 plus m equals 20. We have to get this m by itself. To do that, we're going to have to do the opposite this number, okay? Minus 13. This is a plus 13. Let's minus that 13. Minus it on this side. What you do to one side, you have to do the other. 13s cancel out. My m comes on down, equals 20 minus 13, okay? Same thing as 10 minus 3, which is going to give us 7, all right? 7 is what's left over. M equals 7. Now this problem down here is a little bit different. It's going to look, you're going to get scared looking at this, but you know how to do it. Don't let it make you nervous. All right, same thing. X plus 2/3 equals 9/10. We need to get the x by itself. We're going to subtract the 2/3 from both sides. When we do this, our x will come down. Our 2/3 will cancel out. Now we have to do 9/10 minus 2/3. But in order to do this, you cannot subtract two fractions that don't have the same denominator, so we have to manipulate our fractions. Okay, we need our denominators to be the same. So we have to find the greatest common factor that's going to work for both of these. That's going to turn them both into the best thing that we can get them to. So I see with a 3 and a 10, your best option is to do this fraction times 10, this fraction times 3, okay? To get your denominators the same, because look, 3 times 10 will give you 30, 10 times 3 will give you 30. Now they have the same denominator. What you do to the bottom of the fraction, you got to do the top. Same thing on both. So 3 times 10 is 30. 2 times 10 is going to give you 20. 3 times 10 is 30. 9 times 3, all right, so 9 times 3, oh, sorry, that's going to come out to 27. So now this is a lot easier to work out, guys. Look at this. 27/30ths, 20/30ths. Now, when you're subtracting, your denominators stay the same. So go ahead, bring your denominators on down. 30 slides right on down. 27 minus 20, that's so easy. Now you can easily do that. 27 minus 20 is 7. All right? So now you have a 7 and you have a 30, okay? So now you have to see, can I simplify this fraction? All right? What number can go into both? Well, nothing is going to go into either of them. This is as simplified as it can get. So you're going to move on over. X equals 7/30ths, okay? You're going to square it on up, and there you go, all right? That's as simple as it gets right there. All right, guys, so we just did our lesson on 7.2. Please click on the description of the video for more practice problems. I really do appreciate when y'all work hard on this, okay? And there's a few of you that have been doing a lot of them. I'm really proud of you guys. I can't wait to see y'all tomorrow in class. Thank you.